going to say something very nice. Because this says about Prophet Noah. I'm going to say it in a very nice way. You got to read between the lines because we got kids in here. So, in the Bible, when it says, and he looked upon her, that means they got busy. In the Bible, it says Noah, Prophet Noah, was drunk. And he was in his birthday suit. And his son Ham looked upon him. We all know what that means now. How are you going to say that about a prophet? How? Totally derogatory. Totally out of line. Totally didn't happen, by the way. It was Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. So, all the other stuff they talk about, they just talking about it. Skip them. So, we have access to the truth. They had access to it. Allah says, الَّذِينَ يَتَّبِعُونَ رَسُولًا نَبِيًّا الْأُمِّيًّا says, those who follow the messenger who is ummiyin, who is unlettered. الَّذِي يَجِدُونَهُ مَكْتُوبًا عِندَهُمْ فِي التَّوْرَاةِ وَالْإِنْجِيلِ. So, that information you found in the Torah and in the Injil about the coming of the last prophet who would be unlettered, it was in their books. 100% in their books. And they chose, for the sake of money and power, to eliminate it. The Ahlul Kitab min Yahud, they took a little further. The Jews, they took a little further. They don't believe in heaven and hell. There is no hell for them, that's what they say. They took it another level of disbelief. See, either you believe in all of it or none of it. You can't pick and choose. You're not going to Kmart's to shop. Well, they don't have Kmart's anymore. You're not going to Kroger's to shop. Quran is not a shopping tool. You either submit to it or don't submit to it. The word Muslim means one who has submitted himself, herself, to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's it. And then, unfortunately, being real, since we're not perfect, we'll always be fighting within ourselves to be righteous. We're not going to be 100% righteous. Nobody is. When we stand in line, no one has 100% khushua. I'm looking for ayat in Quran, Surah Baqarah, ayat 200. Surah Baqarah, ayat 200. So we have to submit ourselves. And this is what makes Allah Ta'ala loves us even more. Imam was getting that ayat for me. So Allah gave his final gift to the world, the Quran. We never have to be lost again. No one does. If a person is a loser, he's a loser, she's a loser by choice. I gotta have my pork chops, man. I can't do what you're doing. No. You're not in love with the pork chops. You're in love with the taste, the seasoning. It's not the meat, it's what they put on the meat. Because you can put that same seasoning on lamb chops. And you won't know what you're eating. You have to check, is this lamb? You sure? So, people have to get rid of their desires when their desires become their God. We are at war in many instances with ourselves. So Allah, He says, I want to quote the verse in English. I put it in English. Oh, you got it? too far. Sorry, thank you. I'm sorry, everybody. This ayah is very important. It's not a verse. This ayah is very important. We're going to talk about ayah in this khutbah, by the way. Allah says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu. I'm still looking. Udkhulu as-silma kaffah. That's what it says. What does that mean? That's what it means. That's what it means. I mean, that's what he says. What does that mean? Enter into a state of submission. It's translated to mean al-Islam, but it doesn't mean al-Islam. As-silma does not mean al-Islam. It's talking about a total submission of the self without war within the self. Kaffah. That means completely, wholeheartedly, that's it. There's no coming back. You're at the point of no return. You cannot return back to that past life. That's what it means. Enter into, he said, oh, you believe. But he's not even talking to disbelievers. He's not talking to a munafiq. He's not talking to hypocrites. He's talking to us. Oh, you believe. Enter into as-silma kaffah. Wholeheartedly and completely. Yes. And bi'idhnillah, this is the opportunity that we have. Bi'idhnillah, a great opportunity. أقول هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم.